All right, we're getting there. Just trying to shake off the cobwebs, dude. Holy smokes. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Happy time zones. It's only Tuesday, and that makes me sad because it's only Tuesday. But I would be a liar if I said that the nap did not take me for a little bit, off and on, throughout the evening. Rode the wave. Was feeling pretty good. Laying down in Youngblood's room with the AC going because it is hot here again, dudes. Holy smokes. But how are all of you? Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to be seen by you. Phil Burt, my guy. What's good? Ultimate Hunter, what's happening? Your Highness, it's an absolute pleasure, always. Yeah, this is the first time getting to see this new title screen because it wasn't like this. No, maybe it was like this last night. And I just don't recall. Yeah, it was. I'm just being a buffoon. I'm just still trying to knock off the sleep brain. Yeah, we had a solid week and change of like nice, cool weather. Last night was really nice. Today, not so much. Today was like 92 with 80% humidity, so it was just like sheer misery. It's supposed to be hot again tomorrow, too. Just over it. I'm just over it, you know? I know that there is science out there that will tell you that the cold takes it out of you, and I get it because your body's got to, you know, generate heat to keep you warm and whatever. Down the line we go. But like, dog, the heat kills me. The heat literally just takes me right out of things. Sheer misery. But how are you guys? What's going on? Hope everybody had a good work day. If you had the day off, I hope that fucking rocked. Jelly. Red Emperor, what's up, man? How are you? Just gotta stay hydrated. Alex, what's good, brother? How are you? Yes, we will continue chapter 4 for sure. And wait a minute. We didn't oh no, because we just had to wait a second, hang on. Yeah, because all we had to do was test it out. But low-key, I want to go and scope the canyon out a bit more because, and this is a bop too, man. Just want to go to Liberal.
Let's get to work.
Oh, for crying out loud. Well, at least they're stunned, right?
Brace yourself.
Sleepy boy. Oh, it was good. It's good. I didn't sleep well last night either. Eyes were killing me this morning. Just being all grown up and stuff. And thankfully, Youngblood slept until 6:30, though. I was like, buddy boy, it's like, you have no idea how much this means to me right now. It's like, it means a lot. I wonder if we're going to get invisible walled, though. That's the only question I have.
That went great.
Pretty hot shit, then.
Looks like the gang's all here.
All right, that didn't go relatively close to as planned.
Got a whole slew of them.
Yeah, we'll get them all. There we go. My dodge game, not good. Because it's like everybody has a different animation with their action combat.
You picked the wrong guy to
And I, like, honestly, like, you know, Aaron's my boy for sure. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, you know? So the animations, like the 1, 2, 3 combo is different.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out? I eagerly await your performance.
Fuck, see, there we go. Right off the rip, just like that. No bueno.
Got a whole slew.
No counter? Killing me, Smalls. Just block.
That'll work. Like hell you are.
Yeah, Aaron is a ton of fun.
Sorry for that.
I'm gonna defend again. Defend again.
I won't let this
And 7th up. It's the only reason why I did it. It's the only reason I gave a shit. Give me that 7th. That's all I wanted.
Have some more. I've got this.
Yeah, let's
Couldn't take your
stick
eyes
to what
off
I
me,
know.
right?
Stick to what I love.
Karen?
Reset's great. Don't get me wrong. Yo, DC, 35 months, bro. Thank you very, very much, man. Appreciate it. How goes it? I got the sketches for the new sheet of emotes, so I'm pretty psyched on it.
Oh my.
12 newbies coming at you. Fuck. There we go.
Deploying charge.
What's up, Arcadia? How goes it, man? Still trying to wake up. Still just trying to wake up. Don't mind me.
Crush them all at once. Blink it.
Come on now. There we go. There we go. Feels good. You didn't forget to get rid of the timer on it, but I got you back. Oh, thank you, Dan. Phil was doing the heavy lifting. I should have done it. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, though, nonetheless. Oh. How are you, handsome face?
Praise Arusha and the flames.
See.
Shall I fetch a cold drink, Miss Alpha yet? Hardcore leveled up.
Oh, no. Oh, the hell with it.
Go time. I'll crush them all at
Yeah, on that 7th boost. Sitting here while it's raining again. Dude, trade me. Take this heat and humidity. Give me the rain back, please. Oh, DC, what's your go? Hold on, before you go, I need to know what's your go-to for a DQ Blizzard. Because that's our, like, that's our treat. That's one of our treats. DQ Blizzard. It's been raining all week. And last week, bro, honestly, I'm down with a good bit of rain. Like, I'm cool with it personally, so I would definitely... Look at this thing. I would trade you.
Take care. It's above an A-level threat.
Cookie dough or Reese's depends on my mood. I'm always a strawberry cheesequake. It's delish. Strawberry cheesequake. And yeah, it's strawberry cheesequake. All right. I love it. Salted caramel truffle one that I got tonight. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Cookie dough. And that's what Mrs. usually gets, cookie dough. DQ ice cream cake be slapping. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had that. You ever had the Friendly's watermelon slice from like a grocery store? It literally looks like a slice of watermelon, but it's like sherbet. Oh, dog. So good.
Hit him fast.
Yeah. It is, Jung, it is something else, dog. It is delish. Mrs. Neo, I think it was on Friday. They went to Trader Joe's to get a couple of things, which is like, you know, mondo expensive, but a couple of things. But they got some strawberry sorbet there that was just wowzers good. All right, let's just... Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Time for the main event.
Salted caramel truffle, though. That sounds pretty good. There's a local ice cream stand, at least here in New Hampshire, I know of. I know there's like Kimball's down in Massachusetts, but we go to a spot called Hayward's, and they make their own ice cream, super good. And we went there, I think like 2 weeks ago. Heavenly Halter. Oh, hot dog. Hang on, we got to do. But they make a bomb pistachio ice cream. That's between that and mint chocolate chip. Those are my go-to. Like unless, oh no, this hollow core is off. Whose was on? Could have sworn I heard somebody's on. Otis, my man. That was strange. And the amount of times I get a crooked look from people when I ask them for Spumoni, and they're just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, cut me some slack. Coincidentally, one of the only spots that I could, or like one of the only companies that made it and I could find it in the grocery store, again, was Friendly's. And I think Blue Bunny, Blue Rabbit, whatever the hell they're called, same thing, I guess. But they had a good Spumoni too. Spumoni. Pistachio, cherry, and... Pistachio, cherry, and I don't think it's vanilla. Might be chocolate. I don't remember. It's like, it's one of my favorites and I don't remember exactly what it is. All I know is that I'm usually just in it for the pistachio. Cherry's good too, don't get me wrong, but pistachio ice cream slaps, man. There's all kinds of good. Or I'll, on the... Talking of nuts, I'll, some marzipan, if you're familiar. It's basically just an almond paste. They use it in decorations on cakes and stuff. Dog, don't be sleeping on no marzipan. Real good. My mom is that way about black walnut ice cream. She lives in Alabama, and I have only ever seen it there. Black walnut ice cream. Is it literally like a type of walnut? Is it like a black walnut, and then they like fold it into an ice cream?
Nice. That went great.
At the risk of sounding, you know, I do love me some walnut. I do love me some nuts. I'm a nut fan for sure. Sometimes you feel like a nut. It's true. Yo, Victoria, it's a heck of a thing to walk in on, huh? No, you liar. No.
What a way to go.
Yeah, what a way to go is right. Son of a. I love coming in. I love coming in too. I'm a nut fan. I mean, dog. That's also a very questionable thing to say coming in hot, Jeff. Oh man. Basically vanilla ice cream with black walnuts and black walnut flavored syrup. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I'll give it a try though, for sure. Shit, we're in trouble. Yeah, this isn't good. This is the opposite of good. Get me the fuck out of this.
Later, sucker. Really using it. Gotcha.
Get me out of here. Oh shit.
Take this. Gotcha.
Deploy sharks and confront it.
Take this.
All right, let's try this again. Let's take it from the top.
Brace yourself.
Predator, what's up, man? What do you mean getting my ass kicked like usual? Get fucked, Chief. I don't always get my ass kicked, all right? You know? Sometimes I ride the struggle bus, but not like usual. Damn, bro. Just coming out swinging, huh? I see how it is. No problem. It's all good. It's all love. I am a bot. Don't mind me.
I can't take much more.
He's like, this guy, getting his ass kicked like usual. Bro, I have fucking feelings, you know? Sometimes. I do have some semblance of feelings.
Don't mess with me.
I'm not gonna. All right, we should be good now. But Predator, for real, dog, how are you? What's going on? We enjoy seeing you get your ass kicked. Yeah, man. Something like when I watch Jeff and how tactical he is. It's like, gee whiz. Okay, good. Deadsville. Do we get a level up out of this? Sure do. All right.
I'm just getting warmed
Myriad
up.
Slash has been upgraded to Blazing Slash. Let's go. Feels good. That's right, dog. It's all gravy, baby. Yeah, man, we're doing pretty good. It's just hot as a fucker up here again, man. The heat has returned. Had like a week and a half reprieve, and now it's just back. Ooh, an EP3? GTFO, man. All right, now we're starting to get some threes in the wild. Damn it. Well, can't say I didn't see that one coming. Mother of God.
Heading to the objective.
All right, we will. Very sad when she visited me in North Carolina and could not find it anywhere. Even checked the world market. You ever heard of, maybe this is just a New Hampshire one. You ever heard of Moose Tracks? It's like a chocolate peanut butter ice cream, and they have like chunks of chocolate something or other in there. Moose Tracks. It's a good one. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like strictly a New Hampshire thing because, you know, mooses and stuff. But I don't know. Could be an all around the world kind of vibe. Probably gonna go too far the other way and plan my stuff out too much. Like, that's what Jeff does. Jeff is like tactical. He thinks. He's a very, very smart individual. The thinkers. I envy them. I envy you if you are a thinker, a planner. I'm just fly by the seat of my pants. Always have been.
Hello there.
Hi.
See you again.
Maybe you will.
Hello there.
Hi. I don't know what we got. Oh shit. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Let's go. So we got CP charge. I would need another 1 wind and 4 fuego. All right. Good to know. Able to grab some ubi cookies and cream gelato. What are ubi cookies? I died in this game twice due to my cat jumping in my lap and squishing the controller under his belly. What a rascal. Vic, you are going to pay for that. Love this chapter. It's a banger. Honestly, the entire game is a banger. So, yeah, for sure it has been. End of chapter 3 was kind of cornball with the dance routine, but, you know, we went over that already. Everything else outside of that was really good. Solid. No more fire Sepith, imagine. Shit. Oh no, so we're still good there. Ubi is a flavor. I don't know if it's the same, but very similar to taro purple yam. Oh. Huh. The reused mass trope in chapter 3 was one of my gripes. Yeah, and it was a minimal gripe for sure. I think it might have been Jeff that had said it in Discord, or somebody else had said it. Like, if they had in some way, shape, or form just like tied it in to what happened in Crossbell, like they mentioned the events in Crossbell, but if they had somehow like been like Melchior was there and he snagged one and nobody noticed, and like that's why, you know, if they like kind of tied it in that way, it would have been slightly more bearable, I guess. It's not that it was unbearable, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, they could have just done it a little bit more, I think. Oh, they did say he did steal one? Oh, he said he stole one. Oh, shit. Well, look at that. Right on. See, I didn't remember that. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit more bearable then. Well, here we are. This is who I am. You know those planners that I just praised? Not me. But I wanted them to patch Rivery to show them there. That would have been rad. Why was there an extra pair? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, poor brain. And just put it out there for the world to make fun of. Sorry, big guy. Burnt you out in 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Sorry. What am I doing? I don't know. No, I feel like we're fine here. With Blast. That still rocks. Well, then again, hang on. Do we have... Yeah, we're fine there. Wall. Quartet is pretty swell. Short on Sepith the game? Yeah, pretty much, man. I just unlocked Aaron's final slot, so that kind of did me in. The Fire Sepith, anyway. Let's Auto Forte? That'd be swell, huh? That's Trace. Malkier83. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, man. Thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Vertopia. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for being here with us. Yeah, sorry, fam. I'm just still thinking back on that. They did mention it. Oh, all right. Well, good for my brain for sure. I'm such a fucking idiot. And now I'm just bumbling around now. Don't mind me. We'll get there eventually. Maybe kind of, sorta. Couple of lunar verses, no biggie. Fear. Leg breaker, that'd be swell. Or if you prefer Neo Matter, apologies. Nah, dog, either or is fine with me, man. Found you through your Cold Steel 1 playthrough on YouTube and it was fantastic. Binged it most of the day. Awesome content, thank you. Yo, thank you, man, very much for watching. Appreciate it a great deal, man. And thanks for coming by and saying what's up here too while we're live. Trails is love, bud. And it has afforded us the opportunity to, you know, link up with a lot of great people, a lot of like-minded people. I feel as though we've been very, very fortunate in the sense that, you know, there's been a couple of turds in the punch bowl, so to speak, over the span of going through this series, and I'm just very, very thankful for what we have and who we've been able to like link up with here, man. So appreciate it a great deal. Again, I'm just kind of doing nothing right now. Don't mind me. Fuck, dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just put something in there. Powerful start 2. Give me 3 more fire. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. Cool. Powerful start 2. Perfect. There we go. Holy smokes. Poor brain. All-time favorite series. I have over 2,000 hours invested in. Daybreak was fantastic. I won't say a thing about it, but I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. So far, so good, man. We're just in chapter 4, like the infancy of chapter 4. So we're just arrived at Basil, met Quatre, right? I think I got it right this time. I had to say that like a gajillion times last night. Just trying to get it right. Quatre.
See you again.
Yeah, I will see you again. Whoa, Aaron! What's the matter there, Haas? Can't get inside, can you? Rosette is so buildable skill-wise with all of her slots. I know. And I feel like... Oh, shit, man. That just reminded me. I don't think I have more than a defense, too. Or, yeah, I can hit her with a... That'd be something, huh? I would... man, that's another one, too, that I wish I could... Need 2 more. That's a lot of accuracy. I don't think she needs another hit, truth be told. Drop her to 98. Nah, fuck it. Might as well. Cobalt ring. No, okay, I'll be here all night. Watching the character glitch, trying to run with you is fun. It was funny to see that, and then like the frustrating thing going up not Orcus Tower in chapter 3, it was like those areas where we couldn't drop our shards to like get into battle, and even if we did, somebody on the other side of the wall, you know what I mean? It's like, god damn it, man, like what is going on? Phew, now I'll finally be able to get started on the report. Just gotta wait for the test results. Yo, good timing. We have the new hollow core. We gave the new hollow core a spin. Good work, everyone. Would you mind sharing your feedback? Can do. Oh, can I have that hollow core back first? Sure, here you go. Return the Pocel hollow core to Athena. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. I feel like her vibe is, if you remember that girl that dated Raj for a little bit in Big Bang Theory, short little like nerdy girl. She was like real shy, just like would dip out on him. I bet you that's like the same energy she's got. That's good. Just a sec. Okay. Athena connected the holocore to her laptop. So, while it's uploading, how did it feel to use? Performance bugs? Anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about its performance, being honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? Aw, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. Have to go. My interconnection's ass and they've been watching the VOD. Yo, thank you very much, Predator. Nothing but love, dude. Hopefully the interweb gods bestow upon you their blessing once more, man. Have a good night, buddy. Philly! Sup, my man? A very unique core indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it'll be the talk of the town. I, for one, do not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around in my pocket, and I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. But I don't know, our resident weirdo already has one of those. Maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. That's awfully rude, Van. You'll upset her if she hears that. Oh, she did. Oh, right. Word through the grapevine is she's an interesting hollow herself. Oh, you mean Mare? You're familiar with her? Oh, yeah, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. The PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all hollow cores, but somehow they just did. And that's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like her. Well, that explains the funny feeling I had, so it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Mare Bear. Indeed. Her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine word has reached the inner circles of the industry, the 3 disciples at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. I can confirm he's the real deal, not an engineer worth their salt who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, he's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with the Pocel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. I did hear rumors about him, but I can neither confirm nor deny. Ha! So he's the creep on the block. No, that's not it. The reason Pocel is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. Aaron, why don't you grow up too? Does it really learn like a real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah, but according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. I've been bugging him lately, actually. He was all, if some security company can make an advanced holocore, why can't we? He's been researching holocores in his spare time to try and figure it all out. Huh, guy's driven, that's for sure. So, getting back on topic, the core was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basic stuff, but she was pretty easy to use. Really? Thank you. Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky deploying shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still. Compared to other holocores, Pocel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Can you each give me your feedback too? Van's cohorts each offered their impressions to Athena. Conveniently, the holocore finished uploading its combat data to the laptop just as they were wrapping up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give this back to you. Yo, that's nice. And this was optional too, right? Like this was an optional quest. We didn't have to do this. I wonder if they're wonder if there were people that skipped it. I'm sure there were. Oh, we can keep her? I just wanted to thank you for helping test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the kinks, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to get back on to the Institute and analyze this data. Sounds good. Take care.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Hey.
More deposit.
Uh-huh. Gray? Yeah, right. Pardon me. Nope. Yes. Yeah, HP and EP regen each turn. It's pretty gnarly, man. Accuracy 80%, critical rate 30%, evasion 44%. And that's still only at level 3, no less. It's pretty nuts. Bro, I gotta get my guy's accuracy up there, huh? Well, I can't do that now, can I? I still want to get Avenging Arrow. This is literally all I would need is 3 wind. I need 3, well... That's 2. Hang on, so... Yeah, it's just 3 wind. So all I need is 3 wind on this line for Avenging Arrow. Avenging... Oh, no, I've had Avenging Arrow. I was thinking of... Yeah, Executioner. Yeah, I'll eventually get that set up for sure. Oh, already have it, that's why. Yeah, I can't fuck with that. Arc Feather's been swell. Imagine. Wait a minute. Oh, because it's only a weapon or an extra line. Okay, that's my bad. That's why. Yeah, I know. I need more quartz bad, but the slots, man. It's the slots.
All right.
Notes and requests are strewn across the bulletin board. We've already got all the 4 SPGs here. Oh. Well, I was looking at the wrong spot, clearly. Phew, been real busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to those guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors just you watch. Ah, she's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get.
Can we talk?
Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I've heard some nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Yeah. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night, they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day, and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute senior professors are like celebrities in their own rights. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody, they all go through the Institute's pipeline. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? The Orbital Goods Supplier. They've got a license from Vern to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Vern and the Institute might as well be Basil. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we find a way to fight this injustice.
The aero train's just awesome. Why not stay here and relax? Do you have any preferences?
Maybe I do.
Thanks for coming in.
Welcome, welcome. What can I get you? I go wherever my heart takes me, and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. My little niche has made me popular with the locals. A roaming cafe, huh? Bet it's popular with the eggheads at the Institute. A common watering hole such as this would be a good place to gather information. I would love if there were food trucks near me. There's not one. Nowhere near me. The closest thing we had was this guy called the Sausage King outside of a Home Depot. He made a bomb sausage sub for sure.
Can we talk?
Workplace harassment? Haven't heard anything about that, sorry. My clientele are a lot more mellow. The faculty I get are pretty kind, actually. They treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Food trucks at breweries are my favorite thing. Dude, I would love for that to be a thing. There's a brewery about 20 minutes from us that they make bomb food in-house. Like, they make a great smash burger. Super yummy. Huh. Who specifically? That might help us narrow things down. So, Professor... Aurelie? Not Aurelia. Aurelie, Associate Professor Tane, and Professor Callahan too, and he hasn't been around in a while. They always look pooped, like on death's door, seriously. But when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Oh, so they're just covering for the man, is that what you're saying? Yeah, you be the judge of that. But I have noticed that some researchers from this specific lab have looked really down in the dumps as of late. Just watching the hair animation for some reason, it just caught my eye. I was like, is everybody's moving? Yes. Subtly, but you can see Rosette's, like, obviously it's the longest. Well, maybe not the longest, but the most. I just keep seeing it in my eyes. Huh. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professor might have something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Well, I'm sure I'm just overthinking things, but thanks, I'll let you know. Feels like there's more to the story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe in it? I see. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'd say that's about everyone worth talking to in Newtown. Yep, now's when we plot our next move. You know, there's still bits of Basel that could use a sweep. Let's double check first. Okay. Last time I had a food truck was probably... Really? Was there a food truck outside of PAX? Damn. In this town, in like the town that I grew up in, there was a guy, I mean, he might still be there, but he had his own barbecue truck, which is really good. Wow, there's so many cars. Lothars, love you, big dog. I'm always around, but just haven't chatted, so I'm sorry. Don't apologize, man. It's never expected, you know? People are, you know, free to do and enjoy the space how they want, brother. I'm doing good. A little on the tired side, but Mrs. as well. Youngblood also doing very well. There's a whoopie pie truck that goes to... What? I didn't know this. Now I'm like double bummed I didn't get to go. I was sick with the poopy doopies and I missed a whoopie pie truck? Damn. I had heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person.
That's what she said.
I mean, I felt like a good time for it. Welcome to Automotive Heaven. the motor pavilion where all the big manufacturers strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vern's big here naturally. They got a bunch of makes under their wing. Leno, Ingrid, Red Star, the Anatois. That's your big four. This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. It's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. I see. I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. That they have their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats, and that's good for the consumer. Leno and Ingrid especially, they both manufacture their cars here in Basel, so they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. We get time to kill. I highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might convert you. Adios, kill me or something. His passion for cars is already evident with his truck. It's natural that he'd be drawn here. We might as well take a look now that we're already here. Like, I hope we can get a gift for Van. Is there a shop in here? I don't know.
That's the latest Orbital car.
Look at that thing. Formula. No idea what a whoopie pie is? Bro. Think of it as like a dense chocolate cake on either side loaded with frosting in the middle. His gifts are more employees. That's true. Kind of bummed there's not a shop in there, though. Truth be told. Like, you can get whoopie pies at a grocery store, and with all due respect, it's kind of just generic, like, super duper sugary sugar frosting. But you got people, like, or bakeries that'll make, like, homemade whoopie pie filling, and it's, like, it's light, it's fluffy, it's more flavor, like, it's bomb. Man doesn't even want his employees. I mean, dude didn't expect to have employees either. Honestly, to be fair. Yet no, they hired themselves. He can't fire them. This building is... No way, dude. Yes! Liberal, ZCF, and Epstein Foundation, eh? Foreign Tech Foundation established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? With how famous it is, even in the Republic, it's kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Right, with the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they're doing the rounds underground. Ramda, 5th gen, co-developed by Vern and Epstein. What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation before, both before and after the war. Then they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine. Even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that is, as a national policy is Dad. So ZCF was one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeiss in Liberl. I need to go back there. You can find their products all across the Republic, things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Oh, is that Ren? Yeah, let's go. Oh, hello there.
Van and friends. And look at you go on, yes. Hard at work, I see.
We're gonna get turned in the punch bowl over here. Yeah, figured as much. We heard what you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own. Well, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here? We do. I have personal connections with ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So, I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technological exchange. What she said, as someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard they make memory courts for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. I'm sure there will be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
We didn't mean to crowd up the path. Wait, I've seen him before. I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Renbright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here.
Cronkite. Dude looks like
Cronkite.
Alba. Full
I
stop.
believe this is our first time meeting in person.
All right, look, man, I'm not trying to judge a book, but I'm gonna judge a book. This dude is sus. Glasses, professor. He's got the pink eyes, the red eyes, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Definitely gives me Alba vibes, though, just looking at him.
I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Huh. Papers? I also noted his eyes were the same as the main boss dude last chapter. So it's the creepy red eye thing, man. I don't know. Maybe that'll just by default be my new... Like, we'll incorporate that into, like, bells, glasses, professors, doctors, red eyes. You know what I mean? It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Mind if I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates. Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Bro, he just side-looked us real hard. Well, that still couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Renne Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. So, before Cold Steel 4. Well, or during, whatever. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrell Times. He's said to be a genius, the likes of which haven't been seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Rhett? I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup, Agnes. Otherwise, I'll have to give you a good spanking. Gee whiz, down, Ren. I know. Have fun leading everyone. Hold on, Ren. Don't think you can get away with not answering. But eat. Well then, good luck with work. Shall we? Yes, let's give it our all. Shit, we don't get to go in? I'd say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said, looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for that request from the assistant. The one about that professor abusing his power, huh? Doesn't seem like something outsiders like us should get in the middle of. But I'm concerned since it was posted as a 4 SPG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Aero Tram, access requires rank C certification or higher. It'd be nice if we could have Elsame put on the pressure and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough time. Elsime. So, how about we go have a little talk? With who? The kiddo from earlier? He wasn't as bad about it as the CEO, but he still had his doubts about us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we just gotta pull. So, thanks for being our go-between, Agnes. For what? Between you and Quatre? Quatre? You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing it's because you're so close in age. He'll be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm sure if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. But I'm happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call at my Cypher. Huh. Girl doesn't have a clue, huh? It is quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal. I don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Agnes to handle this. Van's out to use and abuse his contacts? Basically. To advance the main story, select Contact Quatre from the travel menu. Alright. Wasn't there more we had to do, though? No, like we didn't have any more 4 SPGs.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I guess not. Fairy's cluelessness is my favorite, though. Dog, she's just so innocent. Like, she's a 13-year-old, like, child soldier, right? And it's like the social cues and, like, things that just go over her head are adorable. We're downstairs, right? Yeah. Uno más.
Gotta keep this up.
Yeah. I don't know why I just did that now. I thought there would have been more, but no. Nope, there was not. All right, so let's... Maybe now would be a good time to call Quatre and ask about our certification cards. Contacting Quatre will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. But then she's equally like, hey, want me to kill that guy? Oh yeah, mermaid, like in the most innocent and carefree way. She's like, Van, do you want me to murder this guy? Like, there's no venom behind it. It's just very matter of fact. She's like, do you want me to kill him? It's like, whoa. No. Calm down. Not yet.
Yes, this is Elysian speaking. Ah, it's you, Agnes.
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. It sounds like there's a little bit of interference with the connection,
Right.
though.
I apologize for that. I happen to be in the middle of something at the moment. Could you wait for me at a place called Jiskar Workshop? It's in the artisanal district. I'll be there short.
This is the same voice actor as Bermati. Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Could you wait for me at a place called Jiskar Workshop? It's in the artisanal district. I'll be there short.
No way. That's wild. Blows my mind, man. Here I am doing my best to just try and like replicate and emulate professional voice actors. Thinking like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I do an okay job. But it's like, holy shit, man. The pros are the pros for a fucking reason, dude. It's like, you think you play good basketball because you're really good at playing pickup hoops down at the park, and then you play against somebody that's like in a Division I college, and you're like, oh, I suck bad. Damn. Didn't find the weapon store here in this act till late in the chapter because the shop icon is double stacked on each other. Oh. Hello?
That's not good. Sir.
Hello? Hello? What just happened? It sounded like something collapsed, and I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that. Sounds like trouble to me. We were just at Giscard's workshop a short while ago. Let's get on back there and see what the deal is. Sorry guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're the group from earlier. I thought we told you that this was a restricted area. I'm sorry, but Quatre hasn't been past here, has he? Wait, what? How do you know about...
I'll handle this.
Ah.
I'm the supervisor of this here workshop. Giscard.
Giscard.
I had a feeling when I saw you kids here earlier, but are you the ones Quatre's been showing around town?
He told you about us? That's right, we're from Arkwright Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe he's in danger. We think he might be in a mine or something like one. Or something like one. That rings any bells? Can you take us there? What? Quatre's in danger?
Come with me. I'll hear your story while we're on the move.
Very, I mean, I guess maybe it lines up. There was distortion in the call, but very specific. Van was just like, I think he's in a cave. And Giscard just all of a sudden is like, I know where we're going.
You two.
Well, I mean, if Quatre works here, I guess that tracks. So there's, yeah, I used it. Fuck, man. I get it. It's because it's animated, but at least voice it then, so I can friggin' hear it, see it, read it. So this is where Quatre likely is? Most likely, I'd wager. He goes to check all the lights and such are working every so often. He just went in earlier to do it again. It ain't all that big of a shab, though, and there aren't usually any monsters down here. Gives me, I mean, he's replacing orbal lights, you know what I mean? Like Tita. Gives me ZCF flashbacks. I'm detecting multiple monsters farther inside. Just where did all them come from? And the timing couldn't have been worse. Arkwright was it, and the rest of you too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. Now, I promise to reward you handsomely, so save him, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help in the meantime, though, so don't go crazy. Lucky for us, we've got him on our side, huh? All right, folks, let's get moving. Right, we have to save Quatre. Indeed, I heard the faint sound of gunfire moments ago. What is he, packing or something? Kind of dangerous for a kid like him, right? Either way, let's hurry. Well, now. Oh, shit. Fairly large area. Good. Loot! Yeah, not yet.
Here I go. I'm on the scene.
Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Ah! No! Go away! Fuck you, man! Stupid abyss worms. Not gonna lie, though, like, the glow up that they got, pretty good. But fuck these things, man. Talked about it earlier. The penguins, abyss worms, and then the Joker or Jester archaisms. Looks real, they're like alien-esque.
Keep going. Blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah.
Sword for me.
Ugh. I can only imagine them getting the upper hand on us in a fight. Oh, it sucks so bad, dude. Not to mention their hit radius was just crazy.
Now's the time for stars.
Let's bring it. I think they do in the DLC. I think they do in the DLC because Reverie didn't have him either, but I think it was the same thing. In the DLC, they had him. Fuck.
Let's finish the job. A chance. Hit him fast, Barry.
No! Reset! Here's some extra.
They were like angels already dead, giving us XP. Just giving us XP and levels. Thank you, thank
That went
you.
better than I anticipated. With the reception.
Seen a maid work like that.
Now, let's make it
Play.
You will die.
Both I'll crush them all at once. Out with a bang. Soar for me.
I remember we had all of those Palm DLCs in Cold Steel 1, and everybody was like, just save them, use them in the final dungeon. And then it wasn't until like we started trying to use them in the final dungeon in Cold Steel 1 was multi-tiered, right? Obviously. So it's like we would pop it in one. We finally found like a particular spot that we could like use it, and we knew where they would spawn, so that's when we used them. But what a pain in the seat that was. An embarrassment of riches of XP. It was like, oh, no, you don't.
These things know how to put up a good fight.
They'll definitely put you through your paces if you take them
Great
one-on-one.
times. Pom pom.
Balls in your court. Out with a bang. Soar for me.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, man. I forgot about this the other night, Phil.
Couldn't take your
After we
eyes
got
off the
done
horizon.
watching Gundam.
Indeed.
I was like, bro, we need a Haro. I was like, we need a Haro animated emote. I did some tinkering. I squished down a GIF and I was like, Haro all day long. Haro, Haro. Oh, shit.
I eagerly await your performance. Now's the time to show.
You're a loser. You're a loser.
Balls in your court. Out with a bang.
Shut up, Haro. I had the one from the OG show where he's climbing up Amuro's stairs like in his house, but like for some reason it was just super wonky and it was clipping, so I was like, nah, I was like, we don't use that one, but it was a good one. Oh shit.
That's it. Pulls in and kicks some ass.
Who's the only one that doesn't have CP charger? Reset. Ting 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 ting. Oh my god, dude, there's so many. Shit. There's so and I feel like here we are, like they're in 3D, the new engine. Like they're not as thick, but they're still creepy as hell, man. Goddamn abyss worms go away forever and ever and ever and ever after that. It was the goddamn... It's the puffins. Puffins, penguins. Whatever the heck they were. That was like... That was... There we go. That was that first... Okay, so let's...
Like live
Alright, so hang on. I don't know if I know, I don't want him to, like,
must
perish,
hurry.
but... Yeah, the penguin fight, that was the first, like... What, like, WTF fight. In Sky. I was like, dude, I was like, what is going on?
Get to work.
Shit.
the time for start.
Yeah, oh yeah, Dan Big Shutter. Lose sleep over it.
Time for the main event.
Heading to where I'm supposed to go. Hold up, I missed something. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Well, it used to be, you know, before we had like the 3D map. It would be like, okay, you're in a corridor, you can go left or right. It's just like, but what if I get what if I get it right the first guess? Then I miss out on whatever's in the other route. Now at least we know, so we can. It's all right. Well, let's go hit these other areas up first. There's loot here.
Let's get to work. This is it. Let's pause in and kick some ass. I'll crush them all at once.
I believe him.
Out with a bang. Sword for me.
It's probably my favorite S-Craft of our current party members.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
The damn Pokemon gyms that quiz you and I would get the questions wrong on purpose so I can beat the trainer. Oh yeah, for sure. It's a way to be. I can't wait because I don't think I'm gonna bring it on vacation. Like I had thought, so we're going on vacation in I think like 4 weeks. Family vacays in like 4 weeks. And I was thinking about bringing the Switch, and that way I could at least like play it at night when everybody's asleep. But then I also thought about, I was like, maybe I'll bring like the 3DS for Youngblood, and I'll get like a fresh Pokemon, like X or Y save state set up for him. I'll just reset it. But then I was like, no, because then I got the other nephews, and they're gonna be probably a pain in the ass and be like, I want to play, and it's just gonna create problems. As kids do. Aaron was such a mainstay in the whole game. I never pulled him from the lineup. I don't think I will, man. He's here for sure.
We will proceed with caution.
Um.
I'll round them up and scatter them.
Yeah, it's everybody.
It's the end of the line.
I brought my Switch to Hawaii with me so I can try to beat 3 Pixel Remaster on dead time. Yeah, because you're I don't remember, Victoria. You're on your way there, or are you there now? I know you're going. Where you're going, you don't need roads.
Get to it, maid. Too slow.
Mr. Osborne! Here's some extra.
Go time.
No!
Yeah, Your Highness, I dig him. I dig him a lot. I dig his action combat in the open. Been here since Saturday. I return home on Sunday. All right. Action 3? Let's friggin' rock, dude. Who's getting this Action 3, though? That's the real question. No, I just need more wind. Everything here is fine. Fuego and wind is what I need up top. Cast 2, action 2. Still repping my break 1. Solid. Once again, chilling at a local brewery watching the stream. Yo, man. Appreciate that you're chilling here with us, man, while you're in Hawaii. Like, humble flex on your part. Just chilling out in Hawaii. No big deal. All right. Regulus Caliber. Ooh. That sounds nifty. Let's, Oh, no, because I have to be at the station to do that. All right, now we should be good. Local breweries are where it's at, though, man. Ah! Look at the size of that goddamn thing, man! That's like Abyss Worm on roids. That's like Jose Canseco in the mid-90s. Gross. Ah, it's so big. That is a super chonk. Philly, same here. Don't like them one bit. Every damn game, they get fucking worse and worse. Found him. Quatre. What's that silver thing? Oh, it's the Orbital Pup. Holy shit!
Detecting small-scale seismic shift.
That thing from before?
Yeah! Let's go! Are you all right?
Yes. You're all here.
Damn. What did you do to just neutralize the tremors? He paired the stun caliber and hollow style together most magnificently. The timing just happened to work out. It ain't gonna be happening again. A subspecies of the Abyss Worm. Watch out for their chain counterattacks. Use solo skills or arts to take them down. Are you good to go?
Yes. I can still fight.
Let's go, kid. Now's your chance.
Theo, be sure to work with them.
Theo.
Understood. Initiating interception protocol.
Give me your worst.
Here's our chance.
Wait a minute, what?
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work.
Come on, bro. He doesn't have an S-craft. Fuck a doodle do.
I suggest we strike now. Some arts work better. Initiating drive. Cobalt curtain activated.
I need to get Aaron back. Wait. God damn it.
Get away with this.
Where's my Aaron?
Follow you now.
Sorry, Fairy.
Going all in.
Blink and you'll miss it. Sword for me. Here goes. Blink and you'll miss it. Sword for me. Keep moving, Van.
Man, imagine just being in the recording studio, hearing him scream Phoenix Dance. Like, that would be some shit, man.
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count.
Oh, there. I was like, Heavenly Halter. Oh. Let's see this one in action, huh?
Got it.
getting away.
Hell yeah. Oh, dude, solid. Oh, come on. Really?
You got this.
Dude, get fucked, man.
You'll pay for that.
All of you.
Brace yourselves. Vandalize! Rain!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Yeah, I would like to think we won't either.
Make it count.
Don't mind me.
Just because I'm shook. We're using it.
I won't lose.
Satellite cure. And a CP boost out of it? Say less, dude.
I'll take that.
You're next.
Solid. No S-Craft, though. Bummed.
I suggest we strike now.
I wonder if I could...
This'll hurt.
Make it count.
Nah, it ain't happening. It's fine.
Let's party! Too slow! Make it count, Aaron!
I suggest we strike now.
Eat this, sucker! Some of this! Get to it, Nate!
Bro, death blow, maybe? Oof. No such luck. Stop calling for allies. Low-key, though, could you just sit here and farm this fight for a hot minute? Holy shit.
Pay for that.
You could, all right.
Maybe proceed with caution.
All right, so there's a Zero Arts coming up. That'll be
Got a whole
swell.
slew of 'em. Brace yourself.
Trails of the Burning Heart. What's up, man? How are you? Tremors. Slept on horror movie. Let's go. Stun up. Yeah, man. Zero Arts. Let's rock.
Got it.
Really? Still up and at him, huh? Very well.
Maybe proceed with caution.
There we go! Abyss Worms. Pound Sand.
What'd you expect?
Damn. That was a lot of Sepith. Legit could have just... Man. A lot of Sepith masses. 246? Wow. Sent. Was that all of them? I believe that to be the case, yes. So what does he... Does he have guns? Are you hurt at all, Quatre? I'm fine. I didn't realize you would all come. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Ha! Trouble is right. At least you weren't dumb enough to come here unarmed. An orbital pulse gun, huh? And you know your way around combat from what I saw. Same with this floating thing, too. Floating thing? Wow! It's adorable. Haha, you think? This little guy is named Fio. Much as I'd love to hear more, you mind if we shift to talking about what happened? I'd heard that there aren't supposed to be monsters in here. You were checking the lights, yeah? Well... one flickering. That's weird. Were they damaged? No, they were just swapped out the other day. Plus... it's not just that one that's gone bad. It's happening to all of them along the tunnel. You're right. These are self-sufficient lights, so they aren't on the orbital distribution network. Exactly. which means this kind of behavior should be impossible. So why? Whoa! Good save. Oh, shit. There are so many! There's more of them! This isn't good. Everyone, prepare for combat. Fan! Yeah, dude! Orbital Hound!
Zeros!
Zeros! Holy shit, man! This dog fucking...
No, Albus!
Regina!
Does anyone here need medical attention?
Solid. Did you come all the way from the capital? Nice heroic entrance there, Junior Senior Bracer.
Well, you seem fine.
Pipe it.
Thanks for rushing over here, Zeros.
Zeros. Look at this guy. I think they built something like this at MIT not all that long ago down in old Boston. Rough. Oh, a black wolf? It's starting to feel like just about anything could pop up around here. I see, so that's what it's that's what is being tested here.
Are all of you okay?
Supervisor.
Phew, guess that wraps up this little adventure then.
I'm okay now. You can let go.
Whoa, blushy. Homie might be smitten by Van. Maybe he's a switch hitter. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much. I sure will. Heart Trip, how are you, dude? Blushy crushy? Yeah, dude. Van can't turn off the Riz. Door, what's up, dude? You should have just waited for us to arrive instead of going ahead on your own. Though I suppose I can commend you for rescuing him at least. Haha! You did a bang-up job down there yourself. You got no chill every time we bump into you, but you pulled your weight back in crate too. I'm this close to being promoted to B rank, so I would hope I could handle this much. As for your snide little comment, you can mind your own damn business. I'm perfectly chill, thank you. You're just proving his point, you know. As for you, Quatre, why didn't you call us to let us know something was off? Everything worked out all right in the end this time, but that could have easily ended up worse than it did. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I thought I could handle it without any help since I had Fia with me. Cheese and crackers. Well, as long as you're all right, that's all that matters. It's real worrying that monsters that big are showing up down there, though. That shouldn't be happening. Of course, Ormond lights work to keep monsters away. Makes me wonder if them acting up is the cause. Is something on your mind, Quatre? Well, we saw them doing just that earlier, right? That's not the first time either. It's been happening every so often lately. They've gone out even when there was nothing wrong with the lights themselves, or they've done things that they shouldn't be able to technically do. There have been times when they've been malfunctioning one minute, but then totally fine the next. So you went down there because it was bothering you. Hey, Fan! What's happening, fam? Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I was zoning out. What's up, Chocobo Knights? How are you? Hope you had a great stream, bud. Yowling Mythical Journey. How's that been treating you, buddy? Pardon me again. I hope you are well. Was fun? Good to hear. How's the weather north of the wall? Pardon me again. That's more or less in line with what we've been hearing back at the guild. I don't think we can rule out a connection with what we're here to investigate either. Yeah, wish you told us back when we were at Vern's HQ. I'm sorry, I couldn't really mention it in front of the CEO. Thanks for this. This is all great to know, so the guild will keep it in mind too. If anything else happens, could you let us know right away? Can do. Thanks for coming all the way down here. Hot and smoky, wildfires, I'm sorry, dude. No bueno. Headed to bed, have fun. Much love, Fan. Thank you very much. Get some good rest. Enjoy your Wednesday. Happy hump day. Early curly. I know you're here due to business with the Vern Company, but you should avoid any sus moves while you're at it. Got it, Milrod. Milrod. I can't English. Got it, my lord. We'll be sure to follow your lead and be on our best behavior. You can start with axing the snark. Here we go again. Well, see you later, everyone. Milrod. It's English for you. Gonna start calling Alvis Milrod from... yeah, I might as well. Milrod. Old Milrod. Did you have to pick a fight with him when they just helped us out? It's fine. We're better off keeping the guild at arm's length while we're here. Well, let me just say again that I really do appreciate you coming to my rescue. But was there something you needed from me when you called me earlier? Oh yeah, almost forgot. There was something we wanted to discuss with you, actually. Yeah, Ark, Van Ride, and Milrod. So you want to go inside the Institute of Science, do you? You're right that only Agnes has the authority to do that. And I wish I could help all of you get through with her, but I can't upgrade your card. You'd need to speak to... this guy right here. Let me see your card. Hell yeah. Received C rank ID certification. Oh, the writing on it changed. You're C rank just like me now, which means you can go inside the Institute. We really owe you one. You sure it's okay to do stuff like this without running it by the CEO first, though? Basel's run by 3 groups: the Vern Company, the Institute of Science, and the Artisans Guild. I'm the head of the 3rd one, so I don't need anyone's approval but my own for stuff like this. Besides, you saved the professor's favorite youngin'. I wouldn't be fit to call myself an artisan at Basel if I didn't find some way to thank you. Supervisor. Can't argue with that. Thanks a lot. Just out of curiosity, is C as far as you can upgrade our card? You got guts on you, kid. You call yourself a Spriggan, right? Can't say I'd peg you as the squeaky clean type, but I've got a feeling you can do more good where the guild can't. I can bump your card's rank up to B if I feel like you've earned it, so keep up the good work. Hell yeah, good to know. I love this guy. I thought he'd be more a stubborn old mule, but he's more lax than I gave him credit for. I think it's just more he trusts us a little. Well, his trust in you makes me feel a lot better about helping you too. That card's all you need to get into the Institute, but how about I show you the way there? Think of it as my way of saying thank you for saving me. Hell yeah. Are you leaving Quatre? I am, but you're coming with. Thanks for the help earlier, Seros. Could you take care of things here while I'm gone? Woof! So their names are Fio and Seros? They're amazing. Yeah, they're like little loyal animal friends straight out of a fairy tale. Black one looks rad in my opinion. I'm glad you can appreciate their brilliance. They are autonomous orbital drones based on hollow AIs, if I recall. I've heard about the technology involved to create them. I didn't expect to see both a floating support type and a ground-based offensive type while in the field, however. You're very well informed. My apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am Reset Twinings, and I'm a concierge for Marduk Total Security Company. I'm currently supporting Arkwright Solutions in their endeavors. Well, that explains how you know so much. But hold on, didn't you say this request is from... I thought Marduk's sponsors were covertly at odds with the Principality. So how did you end up establishing such a bizarre group like this? I ask myself the same thing every day. Might as well resign yourself to your fate. It was clearly Arusha's guidance that brought us together. That in Mr. Arkwright's personal magnetism. How am I getting bundled in with the goddess here? I guess I'll just have to let it go for now. Anyways, the aerotram boarding platform is this way. You'll be able to use it now that your card's been upgraded. Alright, so now that we're back here... Well, now I can go in the shop now, huh?
No need to be shy now. See you again.
Alright.
No need to be shy now.
Okay. No, exchange. Woof. Yeah, Burning Heart, it's just because I fully upgraded Aaron's Zypha, so definitely tapped out quite a bit. Prevents delay, slow, stat down. Oof, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah, Fire Sepith, never heard of it. All right, and so now, where is the weapon shop, too, while we're at it? Oh, it is in Newtown? All right. Too late. It's all right.
Hey, Quatre. Mind lending me a hand sometime today?
Sure, I'll drop by again later.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Not this way.
We gotta go Uptown Funk. Hey, gang. It's a game in general. The Fire Sepith economy is in shambles. I feel like every entry has one shortage. You know what I mean? That wasn't fair. You cheated. You didn't outdrive me at all. Hey, a win's a win. You're such a sore loser. You always win against me. I deserve to win too. Easy, easy. I'm sorry for butting in like that. Maybe next time we can give Millie a little boost to balance it out, okay? But that wouldn't be fair either. I just want to beat him fair and square, okay? Hey, don't take it out on him for helping. Why can't you just suck it up? This is just great. Huh. Didn't expect to find one of Elaine's co-workers in an argument with some kids. He looks like he could use a hand too. Hey, fancy running into you here. What happened to the hot shit bracer I bumped into earlier? Can't break up an argument between a couple of kids. You! Goddess of all the people. If you just want to laugh at me, you can do that later. I'm on official business, so get lost. No, not at all. I apologize if we are interrupting you. It's just that you look like you were in need of help. So, what are you two arguing about? We heard a bit of the conversation, but could you fill us in? We race each other with RC cars a lot, but Millie is way too good a racer, so she usually wins. She really whooped me today, so I was down in the dumps. But then this really cool bracer came over and offered to help. Well, aren't you a model bracer, huh? The kids love you. I headed back to the guild after I ran into you guys, but then I came across these two after I started my rounds. The boy's car is a Lino land carrier, just like the one we use at the guild. I can't deny it got me a little curious. One thing led to another, and I kind of lent him a hand. Huh. Didn't know they made RC version of those. I dig it. Even the little tykes can wheel these things around. Wait. Hold on a second. Is that a Nightbreaker? Oh, now that you mention it, yeah, it looks exactly like your car, just a different color. They make radio-controlled versions of those too? Yep, they do. I'm a big fan of this model. Hey, you know what's up. When it comes to power, you can't beat an Ingrid. Oh yeah, totally agree with you. What am I watching? So yeah, today was just different. I followed the advice the bracer gave me, and I won. I actually won. I beat her for the first time in forever. But Millie is being a real sore loser about it. I beat her fair and square. You didn't beat me fair and square. You had a coach. I've always beaten you all by myself. but now I'm supposed to accept I lost you, because you got an adult to help you? How is that fair? No, come on, it sucks losing all the time. Just let me have this. Uh-huh. Beat me by yourself first. If you're happy to cheat, then go race in the Cheaters Club. You can win all you want there. Hey, you want to say that again? Look, I'm sorry. I realize in retrospect that I shouldn't have gotten involved. So, yeah. This is how it's gonna be for the last minute or so. Yeah, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? I got an idea, actually. How do you feel about pairing up with me, young lady? Alvis takes the boy, and then we've got a perfectly fair 2-on-2 rematch. All right. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that works for me. With an adult on my side, too, it'll actually be fair. Excellent idea, Mr. Arkwright. That should help them race each other more fairly. Oh, yeah, it's actually a good idea. Guess a broken clock's right twice a day. I see right through you, though. You don't just do things out of the kindness of your heart. You've got an ulterior motive, don't you? No. My intentions are as crystal clear as that pickup's paint job. I just don't like seeing my favorite truck lose a rigged race. That's all there is to it, man. Justice. You know, that toes a fine line between genuine swagger and just idiocy. Yeah, he does that. Aaron's always there to just chip in. They're like, yeah, he's a dingus. Well, that works for me. I guess if I sort of squint, I can see your point. So, how do you feel about it? Does that sound good? Sign me up. I want to show him who's boss. It'll be me and him versus the two of you. Me too. Last time wasn't just a fluke. Watch. All right, we've got ourselves a match. I won't lose this time. Uh-huh, prove it. That's a relief. The kids are calmed down now that we figured out a resolution to all this. But now I'm indebted to a Spriggan of all people. Don't let this go to your head, you hear? This doesn't even register on my balance sheet. Just don't hold back, you hear? I'm not going easy on you. This is about more than just you and me, or those two kids. It's Lino versus Ingert. And us Ingert fans, we don't take a loss lying down. Yeesh. You're way more into this than I am. But hey, you've got a point. This is a chance to settle our differences for good and all. So, you know what? Bring it. Wow, everyone's really pumped for this. Van can't help himself when it comes to cars, as we're all aware. It would be nice if this helped him get along better with Alvis, too. We should start by finding a suitable race course. What did you use for your match earlier? It was right here, just a really straight and narrow sprint. I do think we should go somewhere else. We need a proper circuit for this. Yeah, somewhere nice and open. I want that too, but I don't know where. There aren't many spaces where we won't be getting in anyone's way. I might have an idea, actually. I have an idea. I really have to hit the head, so I gotta go break the seal and we'll BRB. Promise, for this epic race of D-cell battery power. BRB. And because I'm feeling a little bit like a grown-up and I want something cold and bubbly. Pineapple High Noon! Prost. Here's to all of you. That's gotta be like... It's really good, man. And, you know, I'll be a one and done for sure, but hot dog. It's refreshing. The High Noons are real good. I dig them. Not the... They have ones that are like... I've tried... They have like a tequila seltzer. Not for me. I know a venue that might be willing to host us. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth asking. Follow me, everyone. I'll see if I can get permission. Law. This will give us that boost. I got involved with Alvis dealing with some kids, and now we're going to be competing with RC cars. As someone who loves ingot vehicles, I can't afford to lose. Time to get serious. Sure, I'm in. Great. To Newtown, then. That's where this venue is. Pardon me. Holy mackerel. All right, I think I got you. You want to use the venue for your RC race? Yes, the pavilion has hosted RC races in the past, if memory serves. Would you be willing to lend us an event space for a race of our own? Ah, now it makes sense. Well, how could I refuse a request from you, Quatre? I'll talk to the administrator and see what I can do. Our schedule's pretty quiet right now, so they shouldn't have a problem with it. Let's make this the best race you've ever seen. Yay, thank goodness. Now I really can't wait. Huh, didn't think you had inroads with the pavilion. Nice job calling in those IOUs, Quatre. They do come in handy. I should specify, though, that this is more for me. The pavilion works closely with the Institute and the workshop, so we're all acquainted. Out of curiosity, what kinds of RC cars are you bringing? I'll be using my Lino Land Carrier, and I've got an Ingert Nightbreaker pickup. Oh, wow. Lino and Ingert? Seriously? Is that a problem? What's with the alarm? So, I think I somehow missed this one. No wonder I missed every... Oh, that's all good, dog. I mean, I saw the green exclamation point, so I had to go and scope it. God damn, that's good. You know those makes, right? I'm a Lino employee who has loved this company for 20 years. I'm an Ingert employee and a fanatic in my own right. And Petra and I get a little spirited when we debate over the two. We'll have a drink and some snacks and just go to town. If this is a battle between Lino and Ingert, then we have to treat this seriously. You bet. This is company pride we're talking about. Oh yeah, this race has big implications, way beyond just RC stuff. It's two bitter rivals going at it, and for these youngins that can make or break their brand allegiances, it's serious stuff. That sounds a bit extreme. I really don't think it's quite that important. Yeah, you've lost me. Oh, I have an idea. We have some aftermarket parts over in the storehouse. I'll let you two have a sneak peek on me. Don't tell anybody, okay? Like, I dig this for sure. Oh, would you mind giving us some time to work out the track? We want to make sure it's perfect as can be. Sure, by all means. Yeah, thanks a lot. A few minutes later. I'll go over the rules one more time, just to be safe. Team Dick and Team Melia will compete in a 2-on-2 relay format. After 2 laps, the first racer will hand the controls to the second. They will complete 2 more laps for 4 total. The finish line will be right here at the start, understood? So, Dick and Melia will lead off their respective teams. Yeah, then Van and Alvis will compete against each other in the second leg. I'm getting really excited. Who's gonna win? Racers, on your marks. Get set, go! Yeah, dude! Man, they are really fired up. You said it, I'm glad they're having fun. Wait, why am I being all buddy-buddy with you? We're not allies anymore, we're enemies. Sure. With that, the race was off to a thrilling start. Millia climbed out to an early lead with the Nightbreaker. But after negotiating the turns, Dick's land carrier began to catch up down the long straight. He had swapped out its stock motor for an aftermarket sport engine boasting much stronger acceleration. The track favored straight line speed with its series of straightaways, allowing Dick to pull ahead of Millia after the first lap. Not to count Millia out, she closed the gap in the corners with her skillful driving. She had cut the deficit, but she still lagged behind Dick's souped-up machine as their leg of the race came to a close. I'm leading, Alvis, I did it! You sure did. Leave the rest to me, buddy. Dang it, you win this round, Dick. Go get him, Van. You got it. Gave me some nice momentum to work with. With the third lap underway, Van and Alvis tested their mettle. Shit, I was wondering if I was going to be able to. I should have expected as much from a Lino employee's special customization. They really understand this thing's unique qualities. Same here. But neither side has a clear advantage. There's no ace in the hole. What the? Sorry to interrupt. Both of these cars are designed to go off-road, so what's the point in keeping them on the road? Paved roads are hardly their natural habitat, so we decided to spice up the track a bit. This puts every facet of your cars to the test. Oh, that's rad! You guys know how to put on a race! Wow, so cool! Man, I wish I could have raced on this. Wonder how I'd have done. Okay, built up a little lead here. Gotta protect that, no mistakes. How do I want to go about this? The cardboard's a big ol' roadblock, but I'm already behind. What's the play here? Shit, man. I mean, we're gonna flip for it, right? That's what we're gonna do. Heads slowly drive around it, tails floor it. I mean, I don't think we'll get as lucky as we did, what, last night? Heads it is. So we're going heads. We're going to slowly drive around it. I can't risk a flip here. Ha! You drive like my mom. You won't close the gap like that. Oh, shit. Got the off-road bit coming up next. This is going to be good. LCs chew those roads for breakfast. I can't push my grip on this surface, but I can't afford to give up any ground either. Do I hold steady or do I punch it? Shit, man. Here we go again. Stay the course or step on it? Nah. Head stay the course, tail step on it. Heads it is. Stay the course we will. Gotta be patient here. I just can't shake him. Last big curve coming up. The inside line is less distance, but he's gonna want it too. Oh, damn it, dude. All right. So, third time's the charm, right? Ride the outside or aim for the apex. You know the deal. Tails. All right. I'll take the inside line, thank you. Oh, no, you don't. That corner's mine. He's good. Got the bottom covered up. In that case, I've got one last chance up my sleeve. Get a load of my turbo. What the? How'd you get that? Is that even allowed? Yo, this is sick. Wonder if I can get one of these for my truck. Don't you whine to me about the rules. Anything goes, right? Huh, I've never seen a part like that. Wow, he's really proud of that. He was off chatting with Chamberlain about something earlier. I suppose that's what it was. You were sitting on that one for a while, huh? But how? I swapped the motor and everything. I win. Fuck. So okay, so now I need to ask. Obviously, I lost and I didn't win. Will I be able to rematch it? Hopefully. Did I get like 2 of the 3? Did I get 1 of the 3? How many did I get correct, I guess? Second choice was wrong. Okay. Hey, that's chance, baby. Oh, I only got 1 out of 3, Door thinks. Okay. All 4 of you really put on a show there. But in the end, only one team can be a winner. On with the results. Lino versus Ingert. The winner of this white-hot relay RC race is the Lino team led by Captain Dick. We did it! We actually beat her! Thank you so much, Albus. You're an amazing driver. Hey, it wasn't all me, buddy. You did pretty good yourself. Phew. Well, I gave her my best shot. Had plenty of fun, though. Excuse me. Me too. I've never been that pumped up for a race before, and I learned a lot from how you drive. But I want to race you again, Dick. One-on-one. What's that? You want to lose again? Well, sure. Well, that was quite the show. I wasn't expecting to end up so invested. Yeah, but I think we've hogged the pavilion long enough with that. Let's bounce. Yeah, I should get back to my rounds. Okay, let's head back to the artisanal district and race there. Yeah, good idea. Well, I'm glad they've mended things. It's like that big fight from before never happened. Haha, that ballooned a bit, didn't it? But hey, all's well that ends well. I really owe you guys for that. That's our line. How could we say no to a race between 2 of the auto industry's biggest rivals? Orbital cars aren't just machines, they're the future. They're something that kids and adults both can appreciate. That race was exactly what the Motor Pavilion is all about, spreading the joy of motoring to all. Come on back sometime, will ya? The Grand Prix may have ended, but Dick and Millia still hungered for racing. Van and company saw them back to the artisanal district. Looked up the correct choice. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to know. Door. And then made for the Institute. Only 1. No good. 2-1-2. All right. Oh, so yeah, then I definitely fucked it up. Because, right, I only got 1 tails in 2 heads. Hey, Law 3. Mare Law obtained Mare Law through Mare and Van synchronization. Shit, bro. All right, well, let's take a look at... 1054, so it would have been... well, hold on. Shit, bro. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Hold on, I'm brain farting hard. Rare metal mine. So that's 1005, 1009. $10.54, so that was just a second ago. Yeah, so this one? Yep, certainly is. All right, cool.
Hey, Quatre, mind lending me a hand sometime today?
And now we just skip all and we're off to the races, quite literally.
Time to go solve some problems.
All right, so it's 2-1-2.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Hey, right on. Thank you, Door. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, super good. Mare Law is underrated, in your opinion. Mare Law. No, Hollow Core. New version of Mare born from syncing with Van converts convictions into power when boosted. So let's see. We got 9% HP, EP, regen each turn. Gain 6 CP. Defense, art, defense, 56%. Strength and art strength, 16%. Speed, 16%. Move +2. Physical damage, 22%. Magical damage, 22%. Evasion and crit. So I would be losing the evasion and the crit rate. Truth be told, I don't want to drop. It's literally like it would be, you know, it's Moss defense. I gave up on evasion in this game. Yeah. So if you pick more choices right, I'm wondering if they end up winning, or do we lose no matter what? Yeah, we go the defensive pivot. Sorry, words. I think just to gain CP alone. All right, we're going to go for it. Screw it. Why not? Old Mare Bear. Oh. I haven't even taken a look at his. EP usage 70%, regen 7% EP after acting. Magical damage 20%. All right, let's take a peek-see here, huh? No, I guess we'll leave that on then. That's fine. Holy mackerel.
Switching to maintenance mode.
There we go. All right, so let's see. Oh. Right, can't do it here. Sorry, I'm brain farting. My bad. Quartz. There we go. Who did I give the EP3 to? Oh, reset. Sure. Van's got the EP2. Bummed. Oh, because I already have it down there. Very well. I know, I gotta get more. Hurting. That for the time being, sure. Oh, my bad. No. Yeah, all right. I guess we'll just rock with that for the time being then. All right, solid. Right, there's nothing else here. Just to make sure. the old gondola.
Whoa, we're so high up.
Gondolas are rad, man.
This is kind of nice.
Going up a snow-covered
It's the
mountain.
kind
Did
of
it in a
thing you
blizzard
only
once
find
too.
here.
Looking
Professor
at it,
Hamilton designed
gnarly.
this, right?
Oh, I'm impressed you knew.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. It's just that while I've heard about everything here, seeing the whole world with your own eyes for the first time is without doubt an unparalleled experience.
Hmm? I know what you mean. I feel the same way after diving into the world of a good book for the first time.
Excuse me. Excuse me again. October 23rd, 4:02 p.m. That dude's on an off-the-clock smoke break. Or an on-the-clock smoke break. Basel Institute of Science. Here we are, the Basel Institute of Science, the place where much of the Republic's most cutting-edge research gets done. It's situated in such a beautiful location, too. The views of the canyon from here are just stunning. Yeah, this area is supposed to be popular with tourists for exactly that reason, though even they need a card right now. This isn't that bad of a spot to sightsee, I guess, but there's no real place to live it up in town. Oh, speaking of tourism, what's that round building over there? I've been wondering this whole time. That's the Astronomy Observatory. That's a place where you go to look at the stars, right? That's right. There's a very powerful telescope there that lets you see far more of them than you could with the naked eye. There are many who believe that astronomy is the discipline from which all others draw their roots, even if others disagree. It actually originated in the Central East, if you didn't know. Whoa, really? Pretty sure they were big on stargazing and that fallen empire to the east back in the day, too. This is turning out to be very educational. Huh? So, where would you like to start? I'd be happy to show you around if you want. Nah, it's fine. We're just gonna wander around for a while and see what we find. If you can tell us where the main facilities are and research labs are, that'd be plenty. Well, if you're sure. They're marked on the building's map already, but here you go. Well then, I've got work of my own to take care of, so I'll get going for now. If anything comes up, you're always welcome to contact me on my Zypha. Thanks. Aw, I was hoping we could stay with him longer. He knows so many cool things. I feel the same way, but it would be difficult. Yeah, he's gonna get in the way when we start poking our noses around in dark places. I doubt we're gonna get any new 4 SPGs here, but here's hoping we can learn more about this abusive professor, wherever they are. Let's get to work. Remember to act casual and not make it obvious that what we're here for. Understood. Let's just fly casual, okay?
This campus is just as big as I expected.
Let's take a look around. Gotta check out all the spots that kid mentioned.
Nah. I was gonna say, it kind of gives me a Thor's vibe. Obviously, just because it's a big building, right?
Everybody's gotta eat, right?
It's Taco Tuesday, bro.
What'll it be for today? Thanks a bunch.
You're very welcome.
Taste it.
Rip Taco Man, he would have liked today. Yep. I'm a civil engineer major studying under Professor Tane. My family's over in the capital. It's a bit of a trip, but visiting them is a great excuse to do some field study. I haven't been back here in a while. It's a lot tenser than I remember it being. Something just doesn't feel right. She's a student here, huh? We should try talking to her.
Let me ask you something.
A professor abusing their authority, you say? That's a bit of a stretch to me, not gonna lie. I can say for certain that Professor Cronkite and Professor Tane would never do that. It can't be them. Oh, what makes you so sure of that? Well, so, Professor Cronkite's a man of few words, so he can come across as kind of scary. But he means well, really. I mean, he's one of the greatest minds of our time. He lives and breathes science. And then Professor Tane is just really friendly to everybody. He's always looking out for people. He's known the world over for his work in civil engineering and urban planning. The Basel Institute of Science certainly earns its reputation. Its faculty are all accomplished scientists and engineers in their own right. Yep, lots of famous people come to study and lecture here. Professor Callahan's a real celebrity too. He's a real whiz when it comes to mechanical engineering. He's the brain behind the military's new weapons. Last I heard, though, his new big proposal got shot down in favor of someone else's. He didn't really take that very well, but he's bounced back from what I can tell. He's really putting his all into his new project. I'm really humbled to get to work with so many hardworking and talented people. Hardworking and talented people still can be assholes. They are good people. Are they good people, are what we're asking. Could you maybe have phrased that a little less aggressively? Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. You were a big help. Excuse me again. Oh. I work as an assistant to in Professor Arquette's lab over there. I've noticed some troubling things coming out of the other labs, though. This one woman, she looked absolutely drained every day. I wish there was something I could do to help her, but I really shouldn't be butting into other labs' business. I just hope she has someone she can talk to, be it a coworker, professor, or somebody else. It's a bit fishy there. Might have to ask him about that.
Let me ask you something.
Workplace harassment? Goodness. I've heard these bits and pieces, but I'm a bit nervous to talk about it. We won't tell anyone, don't worry. Anything helps. I've heard loud shouting from one of the other labs, yes. It stunned me out of the work I was doing. I heard stuff like, "You idiots, you can't do anything right, and you're a disgrace to the Institute, get out!" He's just lashing out at everything and everyone now. It's really disturbing. Which professor would be the one doing that? I just can't say it, sorry. If they find out it was me, I'd have hell to pay. It's really gnawing at me. The abuse is only getting worse and worse from what I'm told. I've heard the works: fatigue, depression, exhaustion, even a couple of researchers fainting on the job. The whole department looks visibly shaken these days. The stress is just too much for them. I worry they'll all end up like Cindy. Cindy? What happened to her? She's at her breaking point from what I hear. I hardly see her at the Institute anymore. We've all been trying to support her however we can, but it's rough, it really is. Damn, yeah, it's not good. Who's the professor helping her, out of curiosity? That would be Professor Esmeralda. She's in the bioengineering department. She's known the world over for her cutting-edge research, a real upstanding woman. She's always up to her neck in her work, though. She probably doesn't know the extent of the abuse at the other labs. Yeah, thanks for filling us in. This still helps us a lot. By my radar, they are all sus. I gotta go upstairs, yeah? No. Yeah? No? Dorms down there?
These here feel so nice.
Lots of dude out here on his butt break. Rip him down, Chief. If you need anything from me, I'll just be reading here. We do have plenty of papers here, though I don't know enough about them to make any recommendations. Do handle them with care, though. They're very important papers. Sounds like plenty of students and faculty come his way. That tracks. Maybe he's overheard a word or two about the allegations.
Let me ask you something.
Huh? Power tripping professor, you say? Well, if it were anybody, I'd put my money on Cronkite. He's awfully quick to dismiss people. Haughty, in a word. Kind and helpful aren't exactly synonymous with him, at least from what I've seen and heard. I see. Have you heard anything about any of the other professors that might relate to these allegations? Let me think now. Well, I can't see Professor Aurelie doing anything like that. She's just a bundle of sunshine. Not a mean bone in her body. Sometimes I even see her in here picking up research materials for other students. Then there's Professor Callahan. He always made a point of helping out his assistants. He's certainly not a bad person in my view, but he's got a bit of a bad rap after his work went south. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, I think we've combed this area over pretty well now. Let's go sit down somewhere and try piecing things together. I recommend that open space at the front of the Institute grounds. I saw some benches there that we could use. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh. Looking at my late game character raw stats, I equip literally everything. Mind if I share some stats? No, I don't want to hear anything late game related, please. No, still, I would appreciate it, no. But thank you for asking. Appreciate you not just throwing it out there. I know I sound like I'm being a buzzkill, but it's just how I am. Sorry, not sorry. Don't want to know. All right, we about ready to sit down and get cracking? Well, that was pretty good. We got our hands on some nice info there. We learned a lot of professors' names, too. There's Professor Callahan, the Engineering Science Authority, Professor Aurelie in the Chemistry Department, Professor Cronkite, a well-respected expert in physics and orbital engineering, and Professor Tane, an architectural researcher. And then Professor Esmeri over in Bio. They all sounded really capable, but of course, the stat sheets don't tell the whole story. They all sounded like oddballs in their own right. I think we can pretty safely narrow the perp down to one of those 5. I agree. We have pretty strong evidence to suggest that. All right, let's take our evidence from the top then. All the people we talked to, all the testimonies, they all had this one thing in common. Ah, I see what you mean. Shit. Tried to downplay the abuse. They had been threatened by the abuser. They didn't name the abuser. This is the spot where I had dropped my controller and messed up the... Oh, shit. I mean, most of them did try to downplay the abuse. I don't think that they had been threatened by the abuser. You know, I mean, they did give names. I'm gonna go with they tried to downplay the abuse. Nah, it wasn't that they were trying to brush it off. They weren't, fuck! Screwed it up already. It's that they didn't name the culprit. Some of them knew who it was, but they kept their mouths shut. God damn it. Can I start over? The amount of times I kept double tapping X so I could read faster was kind of tragic. Oof. Not a single one named the culprit. Some of those guys knew who it was, but it kept sounding like they were too scared to name him. Would have made our job a hell of a lot easier if they just named the guy, but nope. Yeah, now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. I can understand not wanting to be labeled a snitch, but I felt like there was more to it than that. They were afraid of the culprit, but you could tell that they respected them too. Excuse me, they didn't want to sully this professor's good name. Some people said the guy wasn't always like that. Something changed him. Probably the conflict over the proposal we heard about. Something about hard feelings. That one guy said that they had to crunch after the proposal fell through. Telltale sign of abuse to me. That does seem likely, though we can't say for certain what changed the professor's behavior. That would be a reasonable explanation. That said, no circumstance justifies such an abuse of power and status. This professor is truly incorrigible. So, that's who you think the culprit is? Yeah, you ask me. There's only one professor who fits the bill. Shit, bro. Cronkite? Cronkite is... Nah, he's not our guy. I'm just gonna guess now at this point, because we're gonna redo it anywho. People said he was abrasive, but not actually malicious. He doesn't strike me as the abuser. Okay, well, 4th time's the charm, right? Cool, I literally got every single one of them wrong. Perfect. Literally, I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done that any more poorly. Imagine that. Literally every single one of them wrong. I mean, bro, I just grip it and rip it. After I got the first one wrong, you know, fuck it, dog. We're just gonna go back. Thank you for the clap, Stan. Professor Callahan's our guy. He's one of the foremost authorities on engineering science, perhaps the smartest man in the whole field. I've seen him in the papers plenty of times before. I was the SSS at one point, you're right. But at that same point in time, my brain still didn't work as well. I've seen him in the papers plenty of times before. He's always described as a savant. Notably, he helped modernize the military's weapons and equipment. But he's got revenge on the mind, sounds like. Some other professor one-upped him. That's got him pissed. I get it sucks, but you'd think a world-renowned scientist would be less childish about it. You know a thing or two about acting like a child, wouldn't you? I don't know. You usually call me a grandpa, which is it, bud? Whoa! Got him that time. It's now the time. So what do we do now? We all have the recordings of the people we talked to. And that all points to Professor Callahan being the suspect. So what's our next move? Do we hunt down our client next and give them the tapes? Nah, I'm thinking we get Professor Callahan's opinion on it without accusing him directly. We nudge him in the right direction and he might just turn himself in. What do you mean? Simple. We tell him about these abuse rumors going around. We talk about all these exhausted students and he connects the dots on his own. Remember he's like a goldfish at times? Shit needs to be really big for it to stick? Yeah, it's true. Like 100%. And that's not on stream. That's just me. That's just my life. That is my brain. For whatever reason, I have a horrible memory. I really do. I think I've had a concussion once. I don't think that in any way, shape, or form leads to, you know, the memory I have now, but could have. Who knows? But yeah, my memory is just absolute dog shit. So, you know, it's not something that I'm proud of. We can all have a good laugh about it, but, you know, Mrs. Neo gets super frustrated with it. It's like, dude, like, I'm not trying to intentionally be a pain in the ass and forget stuff. It's just, I can't. Failing that, well, we already know it's him. He's bound to figure out his reputation's on the line the more he hears about this. If he's smart, he'll fess up. So, that's what we do. We give him a subtle little nudge, and he does all the work Elsheim wanted for us. 2 birds with 1 stone, right? See, and Dan, I'm like the exact opposite. Like, work stuff, it's like brushing my teeth. You know, like whatever cliche comparison you want to use. It's just, I've done it for so long. It's like breathing, man. It's just second nature. It's super duper easy. Whatever it is, it's just like, it's up there and it's no problem. Mrs. Neo gonna ask him a question about something and he's gonna think that they're Cronkite? Probably. For sure. Forget the exact details within seconds. Case in point here, man. I don't know why it is, but it is what it is. That sounds really scheming. I'm not so sure we're the good guys all of a sudden. Well, it is quintessentially Spriggan-like way of solving our problem. Fine by me. To the Power Trippers lab, then? Actually, where is it? I don't remember seeing it while we were taking our tour. I suspect it's in the Special Research Building. We'd need some form of clearance to enter, of course. We passed by a door with a guard in front earlier. They won't let any ordinary civvy inside. I suspect we would need an A-rank card at the very least. It was hard enough to get a C-rank card. I bet getting A-rank one is off the table. What should we do then? Maybe wait for him to leave the building and ambush him? Nah, whole Van's the man with a plan. All that matters is that we get inside the building. Doesn't matter how we do it. And being a Spriggan, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Van, you're kind of scaring me with that smile there. We defer to you. What's your strategy, Master Spriggan? So first, we just roll up on the building like anybody else would. Once we get there, we convince the guard to let us in, just acting naturally, and we're golden. All right. Well, back to the old autosave game, huh? It's going to be 2313. Okay. Let's do the zoomies. We're going downtown? Oh, no, I just have to go outside, yeah? Yep, sure do. Okay. I will ring out a customer, and after they leave, I'll turn and go, did they pay? Dude, that's happened to me a lot. Stuff like that, and I don't know what to call it or what to consider it. But it'll be like a split second, and I'll just be like, did I do this? I find it more happens with things that I do like every single day. Like, I just don't pay it any mind. You know what I mean? I get out of my truck and I just like don't even think about it. Wallet goes into the back left pocket, phone into the back right pocket. And then there'll be the days where I just go, did I get my phone? Like, did I get my wallet? And then like, yeah, I did.
Very well.
Someone said retail workers are like NPCs, and I felt that. Same here. Three and one in that order. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it, my guy. Perfect. And now we do the real save. Heck, we haven't saved all night. Imagine that. Perfect. What kills me about work is that when they refer to some resource from a training 5 months ago and they get mad when you're unsure of where that resource is. I can see that being frustrating. See, what happens with me is, you know, being a butcher, being in the grocery store, everything's perishable. Seasonally, things change often, so they change what's called standard practice, and they send you down paperwork, and you got to use this, and you got to do that, and blah, 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 and they just expect you to know it, like, right off the rip, and it's like, yeah, you're going to have to give me some time, Chief. I can pick it up pretty quick, but, like, you know. Excuse me, is this where we can find Professor Callahan? We're here to speak with him. Right, yes, may I see your card, sir? Of course. Van handed over his cert card. C rank, I'm sorry, but I can't let you in without the proper security clearance. If you don't mind me asking, what business do you have with him to begin with? Glad you asked. We're here on behalf of the Principality of Elsame. We figured there was an appointment for us, but we just now found out they didn't set up anything. Sorry for the inconvenience. We wanted to inquire about Professor Callahan's new research. It's caught our investors' interest. His findings have seismic implications. Even the Zypha's revolution would be small potatoes compared to this. So we looked into meeting him and collaborating on his research. Only to learn that Marduk was interested in the same thing, so now we've got ourselves a three-way partnership here. I am here on the Marduk Company's behalf. I'm a concierge in their employ. So you're meeting with him to discuss a grant, is that right? I'm a bit surprised to hear both Elsame and Marduk are collaborating on this, but, well, stranger things have happened, I guess. I apologize for the inconvenience. That said, who are these children with you? Surely they're not employees. Pardon? I'm not a kid, I'm just short. I'm just a tiny one. They're associates of the Elsame VIP, pardon them. They're here on Alzheimer's behalf as well, so they were looking to sit down on the meeting. This is a little awkward though. We came all the way from Alzheimer. I can't remember how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. Just to get turned away at the door on the technicality. I'm not sure what to tell them when we get back home. I really am sorry. There's clearly some kind of mix-up here. Your arrangement might have been lost in the shuffle with all the Aramis students visiting. You must have been issued the same rank card as them by mistake. I'll go clear this up with Professor Callahan. One moment, please. Of course, we'll be waiting. You sure you're okay with him calling your bluff? Of course. Who's he to turn down grant money? Nah, that ain't what we're really here for, but he just has to take the bait. Thank you for your patience. The professor would like to meet with you at once. Go right in. Thank you very much. What a power play. Can't believe you managed to deceive your way past someone again. What a shitty security guard, though. Like, can we just all agree on that? Dude was just like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Sometimes it's best to leave the kids and avoid this stuff. I agree. But I feel like they're all cut out for it. Hey, nothing I said was a lie. Not my fault if something else takes what I said, if someone else takes what I said the wrong way. Bet you tell yourself that every single time, huh? Yeah, you must be a real pro at this. I mean, it's not something to be proud of. As your sudden embarrassment suggests. I wish you would at least stop to think about the bad influence you might be having on Ferry.
So you're trying to blame all of this on me, are you?
Not at all. I'm in no way trying to suggest your latest research is the cause. If anything, the approach you're taking with your latest project rather fascinates me.
Does it now?
That being said, work on my own project has reached a critical juncture. I cannot afford any issues with net traffic at this time.
That certainly sounds like blame to me, Cronkite. You may be one of Professor Hamilton's students, but that doesn't give you the right to...
So sorry for the delay. Oh? Who the devil are you? This is a restricted area, you know. Not to worry, we have permission to be here. Could either of you direct us to Professor David Callahan's office? Ah, so you're the ones I just heard about. We're finished here, Cronkite. Now if you would all follow me. Professor Cronkite and Callahan. Huh? Funny running into you guys here. Ah! Whoops. We could say the same thing. Mr. Arkwright, do you have business here? Quatre. What are you doing here, Salesian? Fuck! And who are these people with you? They are students here on an educational visitation from the capital. I've been assisting them during their stay. Professor Cronkite was gracious enough to extend us an invitation to visit when we happen to see each other in town. So he asked Mr. Salesian if he could lead the way. I do not believe I invited anyone but you, nor did I imply we should meet quite this soon. But I suppose chasing you away here would be more work than just humoring you. Very well, follow me. Really? It would be nothing short of incredible to see your work up close, Professor Cronkite. Well, we'll get out of your hair now. We apologize for the interruption. I can see that you're very busy, but it would be a pleasure to speak more on another occasion, Professor Callahan. Oh, I suppose that can be arranged. Must be nice to have enough free time to spend on such frivolous nonsense as educational visitations. Well, come with me. I want to make this brief. Of course, Professor.
Wait. I'd like to listen in on this conversation too, if you don't mind.
Oh.
As their guide, I suspect it has everything to do with me.
Everybody's like, shit.
Take a 10-minute break. Do not return late.
Yes, Professor. Excuse us. Yeah, I guess I turned it on. Damn, look at those servers.
As you know, my name is David Callahan. I believe you're here to talk about Elsyme and Marduk investing in my research. That makes for a very interesting combination, if you don't mind me saying. What exactly led to this?
Is that what you were told? There seems to have been a misunderstanding then. We're currently working for Elsyme, and we do have a Marduk employee with us, but that's all. What? We're currently in the middle of an investigation, you see, and a lead happened to bring us here. Wanted to follow up on a rumor that some extreme abuse of power has been taking place in the laboratory here. Ah! Ha! That's the face of a guy who's got something to tell. Who asked you to investigate this? Couldn't tell you. Didn't leave their name, but they did tell us all about what's been happening. We've heard all about the ridiculous workloads and insane hours they and their colleagues have been forced to endure. About how they are never allowed any rest, are woefully underpaid, and how they receive vicious, constant verbal abuse from their superior. Even to the point that someone collapsed from overwork and has been driven to the brink of suicide. That's just... We have all the testimony and evidence we need to act if that's what it comes to. But we thought it better to come and hear your thoughts first. Excuse me? It's not too late to turn things around. So many people we spoke to were quick to say that you weren't always like this. They mentioned how they almost had trouble believing just what you'd become. We could see how afraid people are of you now and how they dislike what you've become. But at the time, we could see how deeply they respected you too. We're not just heroes of justice like the cops or the guild. We're just about finding common ground and putting things to right. As long as you're willing to work with us, we can... That is enough! Don't talk to me about respect and then immediately resort to blackmail. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set me up like this. Unbelievable! I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory beyond their imagination, and this is how they choose to repay me! How could you say that? You know we've got evidence of what you're doing, right? Sure you want to pick this fight? Do what you will with your evidence. All I have to do is cover it up. No one's going to believe some lowly assistants over an esteemed professor. Professor? I am two mere steps away from completing my research, and they pick now to sabotage my efforts? Very well, then damn the human cost. I'll start working them to the bone to make up for their...
Just listen to yourself, Professor.
This dude's a fucking jerk-off.
What's gotten into you? You used to be so kind and supportive. Professor Hamilton held you in such high regard. Even though I was one of her students, you would still take the time to look after me. I just can't understand why all you do lately is spit in the face of her achievements.
Yo, Quatre coming in hard with the feels. Quatre? I suspected as much.
Sorry, that's a private matter between us. But please, at least stop and think about how you're treating the people who work under you. They took their positions because they dreamed of being like you. Don't belittle them or their work.
Salesian. Don't
Whoa!
tell me what you can and can't do, you third-rate apprentice!
Tackle that asshole! What is this, fucking Gundam? Bro, I was ready for Fairy to just be like, lock and load, like, at his chin. Quatre, what do you think you're doing? Listen, asshole.
You're talking to the famous David Callahan, the preeminent scholar of engineering science and military technology, who has long upheld the very foundation of this nation's national defense. I've had enough of youngsters like Cronkite and Esmeralda acting like they're above me after all I've achieved. My latest research will propel Calvert to even greater heights, change the power balance of the entire continent. Why can no one understand just how much of a privilege it is to help with that?
Dude, this guy is a narcissistic jackoff.
Professor.
Well, you're free to have whatever lofty goals you want, but I think we've had our 10 minutes, don't you? Oh. Ah. God damn it, man. Van is so slick with it, man. We came here to explain the situation and offer a solution we thought would benefit everyone. You're welcome to try and cover up all the evidence and testimonies we've gathered, but I promise you, it ain't gonna be easy. If you're as close to this revolution as you claim to be, then I'd give it another thinking through if I were you. I'm done wasting time with you. I will be raising the issue of your illegal trespassing and appalling brazenness with Mr. Tozend. I admit that I may have been a little too harsh, but as long as you intend to cling to Professor Hamilton instead of aiming for something more, I have no interest in you. Unless you now see the benefits of developing your talents underneath me after all, I would wager that would be a far better use of your time than waiting like a little girl for an old woman who's long gone. Excuse me. Quatre. Pardon us. Damn, fuck that guy. In true Trails fashion, Watcher gonna give him some semblance of a redemption arc. And I'm gonna be like, all right, he's not that bad. Fucking better not, man. That dude's an asshole. Slapped a kid.
There you are.
Van, my goat.
So this is what it looks like inside, huh?
It's so cool seeing the observatory. Is that the telescope?
That's right. Professor Hamilton had it specially made.
I'm sorry you had to witness all that earlier, but I'm impressed you knew where to find me. Just had a feeling. We're happy to forget what we saw as long as you forget about us forcing our way into the research building. And behave. You can go ahead and have a seat over there. I'll go make us some tea. So there aren't actually any astronomy professors here? Not at the moment. I'm the only one who comes here every day right now. But there was a time when quite a few researchers and students who all adored Professor Hamilton would come. Even Professor Callahan would from time to time. Oh. He never used to be like he is now. He's always been Professor Hamilton as a... he's always seen Professor Hamilton as a rival, sure. But it used to be the friendly kind of rivalry that was beneficial to both sides. He taught me so much, too. He really must have changed then. Yeah, from that to uptight, abusive asshole we saw earlier, some kind of fall. Professor Hamilton left the Republic 2 years ago, if I recall. And you're one of her students? That's right, I owe more to her than I can ever hope to repay. I've been looking after the observatory and her house since she left the country. Though I think it's debatable whether I'm doing a good job of it. The CEO of Vern, Mr. Tozend, is also one of the directors on the Institute's board. And he told me that he's considering shutting this place down because so few people are using it. Oh no. So that's why you haven't been doing all kind of miscellaneous tasks to score points with him? That's awful. I really am sorry about earlier, though. I ended up interfering in your investigation by jumping in, didn't I? If I hadn't said anything, Don't sweat it. We ended up getting some useful info out of that whole outburst. My guess is you've noticed this by now, too. But his piss-poor attitude isn't the only bad thing going on with him. You really think so? I have the same feeling. I would explain why someone so respected has stooped to such irrational behavior. Feels like the question is, what is he trying to do that he's willing to go so far off the deep end for it? The computer hardware in his laboratory was state-of-the-art. I suspect he's using it to perform vast calculations. The kind that would be equally difficult to properly manage. I agree. I've never seen a simulation of this extent before, and it seemed even that wasn't getting the results he wanted. He couldn't be. No, but that would... I see now. Well, we'd better keep an eye on that guy for a while. We ain't in Basel for that long, but we're gonna be here for the next couple of days at least. Feels like we can afford to scratch each other's backs a bit, yeah, whether the CEO wants us to or not. All right. I do have my doubts about you, but I believe that Agnes is worthy of my trust. So if anything comes up, I'll be sure to let you know, to keep what the professor left behind safe, if nothing else. Nothing comes for not being honest with yourself, you know. We'll be counting on you, Quatre. Sure seems like he's being honest with himself to me. Not trusting you is the right call. Oh, you are very much in the same boat with how boorish you are. Excuse me, trying to pick a fight, kiddo. It's only proving my point, you know. She wants to go see the telescope, doesn't she? Yeah, man. Are you interested in the telescope? I was wondering what it's like, that's all. It's only just past 5 o'clock, so we won't be getting a great view of the stars quite yet. But come with me, you might still be able to get a good view of the great Shadar Triangle. Really? Yay! I love this moment, man. Aww. Of course, the two kids of the group would hit it off. You're also still a damn kid from my perspective. By the way, Agnes, was it just me or did you seem surprised by something when that professor was shouting up a storm? It wasn't just you. I cannot believe one of my assistants would try to set me up like this. Unbelievable! I give them a golden chance to help me obtain glory behind their imagination, and this is how they choose to repay me. Oh, dude, I didn't even notice that. So it picked then of all times to shine. It's not doing it now, though. Do you think it could just be a coincidence? You gotta wonder. Not like it'd be the first time it's shown at an odd time, like when we first ran into Grimcat. Ah, Ocean! What's up, big dog? I totally understand. Much love to you, my guy. I hope you are staying cool north of the border. Notification, good to see you as well, man. What's shaking? Ocean, one of the goats. For real. Everybody say hi to Ocean, would you please? Love him. Yeah, notification. I get it, dude. It didn't happen off screen. The most they showed was Anya's glance. Oh, okay. Feb, you handsome devil, you. Thank you so much for the raid, man. Ocean Gale just tipped me off, so he's spoiled. I'm gonna have to ban him now. I very, very much appreciate the raid, my friend, and I hope you had yourself a great stream. Yeah, he dimed you out, Feb. If it was supposed to be a surprise, spoiled it. No spoilers, man. You know, the skinny. But for real, welcome in, everybody. It's great to see you. Feb, thank you for sharing your community here with us, man. I appreciate it a great deal. If this is our first time meeting, my name's Neo Matter. We usually just play a variety of JRPGs here. We are big Trails fans, great friends of Feb's, you know, a lot of intermingled community members. So, Lenny, what's up, man? How are you? It's a pleasure to see you all. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you very, very much, man. How was your stream, bud? We're just in some fields. We're playing Trails Through Daybreak for the very first time. So far, it has been a fantastic experience. A great job, of course, by both Falcom and Nis. Great stream. Really enjoying Fire Emblem 7. Love to hear it. Time for me to hop. I hope you're loving Daybreak. I'll catch the VODs in a year. Sounds good, Lenny. I understand, man. Prost. I do my best at emulating professional voice actors. I do a pretty lousy job, but sometimes I feel like I get in the ballpark, so thank you very, very much again, man. I liked Chapter 3 as a whole. My only gripe was the fucking dance-off. I just thought it was cheesy. I thought it was corny. Outside of that, great chapter. I loved being in Trails Dubai. Trails Dubai was really good. I got super lucky in guessing that Dantes was the dealer in the casino. Yeah, Trails Dubai, super accurate. Yeah, also Fee just being like, yeah, it's no problem. Just run down the road in the middle of the night to get whatever alone in your house. But, I mean, like, outside of, like, minimal things like that, still really solid chapter. Very, very good.
Whoa! What's this room for?
Oh, all right.
You dead? What brings you all here?
Tharbad Night is a banger OST. Dude, the number of just vibe jams on this OST, man, is out of control. Like, they've had some heaters, but they've just had just umpteen vibe, like, jams in this soundtrack, and it is fantastic.
Found you! We've been looking for all of you. We couldn't find you anywhere in the main building, so we wondered if you might be here.
Sorry for putting you guys out.
Well, not all of us are here for you.
Shut up, Albert. You're such a turd.
So this is their giant telescope. I've seen one in the Imperial Museum too, but it's so cool.
Oh, can we take a look through it?
I love this moment with Ferry
It's
too,
nice
man.
seeing this place this lively again. It's been so long.
Trails to mispronunciation as well. We'll be lurking a bit. Wish you and yours a great evening and Wednesday. Feb, thank you very much, my friend. Have a great night. Thank you so much again for the raid. Have a great start to your hump day, dude. Hope you crush it. It's almost Friday. It's almost the weekend, dude. We're almost there. Bye, Quatre. Well, we'll be going back to our hotel now. Sure thing. Try not to stay up too late just because no one's keeping an eye on you. That telescope was amazing, though, wasn't it? I wish we could have had another look through it before we left. How about you, come for a walk around with us on the last day, Ferry? We'd love to have you. Really? Your work sounds amazing, so I'd like that a lot. I'll just leave playtime to the kids then. I'm more in the market for a place catered for adults. Hell, you want to join in for the fun, Four Eyes? I would never go to such a place. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun in its own way. It was nice to finally meet the famous Reset, too. Maybe we could talk more another time, Oh, yes, I would like that very much indeed. Yay, then it's happening! Ren? Did you notice? Yeah, you managed to learn anything on your own end? I'm afraid not. We heard something interesting from that genius professor, but that's about it. I'm not going to have much free time here, however, so I'm going to have to leave it to that nose of yours this time. Dumping all the work on me, huh? Great. Ah, here's the tram. Then we bid you all farewell. I should be able to meet you tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock. I know it's a little early for good nights, but I hope you all have one regardless. Same to you. See you tomorrow. Sleep tight. Trails wave. Everybody's right-handed in Zemuria. Rigid 90-degree. Bye. Well, sometimes they flail it up a little bit, but it's always right-handed. So, what's eating away at you, phony maid?
Huh?
Something up? Can't hide a thing from him.
I should have realized I wouldn't be able to keep my concerns a secret. To tell you the truth, I'm getting a peculiar sense of déjà vu from what's happening here in Basel.
Déjà vu? Your main job's being a concierge, but you also handle crisis management all over the country, right? So, which does this orbital net and distribution network issue make you think more of? The Burl 6 years ago or Crossbell 4 years ago? Fucking A, man!
You're proving perceptive and knowledgeable beyond belief.
I'm sure I've heard both of those things before, but... yeah, I think Sal's mentioned them at some point, too. The former was when all orbital power was shut off by the appearance of an ancient floating city, the Liber Arc. The latter was when the orbital network was used to perform a man-made miracle. The child. I've never witnessed them firsthand, so there's a lot of gaps in what I know. But both were caused by things you wouldn't think could exist. Man, I'd think you'd made both events up if I didn't know better. I know what happened a year and a half ago in Crossbell, and that's just batshit crazy on paper. Oh, where the whole continent was hacked, or whatever the word is?
I'm afraid I can't answer most of your questions because they would contain classified information. However, I believe this may end with a crisis different from the ones that Mr. Arkwright mentioned.
Huh? Well, Miss Perfect's Genesis started glowing again. That's bound to be something. No way this ends without giving us a headache. Yeah, we're gonna need to be ready for trouble. You gotta head out somewhere now, right? I'll come with you if you want.
Again, you are perceptive beyond belief.
Dude is sharp as a tack. We might have only met in person recently, but I've known you for a real long time now. Whenever you stumble on a major problem brewing, you gotta report it to HQ, right?
Correct. What is happening here certainly falls under Code E of our regulations. But I see no harm in having someone with me during my report.
Hey, let's go.
We could also patrol the area at the same time. Does that sound all right?
Sure does. More than all right. Let's get going. Wait! It's not just you two here, you know. Don't even think about leaving us out. I don't mind taking one of you, but the other's gonna have to stay behind. Someone will need to be available if Anya's or that boy we met decide to call. Right, that makes sense. Fine, then come on. Who are you taking? No brainer. Sorry, Fairy. So where do we have to go to even give this report? Your company HQ's so far away, I would have thought you'd just call them. There's a bit of a process involved for security reasons. For starters, we need to leave the city toward the canyon. This needn't take priority over any other network you would like to do, however, or any other work you would like to do, however. I see now. Got it. We'll head over once we've walked around a little then. So I wonder... I can go to Newtown. Alright, so hang on.
Let's do this.
Do you know what you want?
Sure do. right. Accuracy. Way the fuck up there, huh? Boost in arts damage for an ergonomic grip, though. What do I have equipped on her? For reset. Or reset, sorry. Crit rate down, but art damage up and evasion up. Meh. Art damage and speed up. Bingo. Feeling good. I don't think we have anything to sell. Shoot. Hang on. I mean, evasion up, whatever. Chain vest. Oh shit, there we go. See now, like, magic evasion is such a doo-doo stat. Like, obviously, it's a big bump in defense, which is awesome. But, like, how often do you dodge an art, though? For real. It just seems like such a throwaway, like, stat. I mean, it's a good bump up, though, for everybody's, like, regular defense and art resistance, but... some crafts are magic attacks, also. That's true, too. I guess I didn't consider that. Shit. Speed up, pretty swell. Holy shit, I didn't realize Aaron was so fucking fast too, man. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that for a speed bump. All right, so we're almost broke again. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I think I was going for the speed up. Movement down 1. Yeah. There we go. Can I give the kid anything? I sure can, huh? All right. So then I wonder what we... So art attack is 362. So he's... Okay, so he's... It's got to be a caster, yeah. EP40 prevents fear. Evasion 3 prevents death blow. Crit 3%. Crit. Oh, damn, there we go. Cool, solid. Sun lamp. Bingo bango. All right, feels good. You again. I mean, you probably will, bro. Just gonna throw that one out there. Oh we have no nighttime activities. If you want to end the night with some conversation with Aramis, students can be found in their hotel. All right, let's do that. Oh yeah, it's 12:02. I'm gonna fucking sleep like a rock tonight. Is there a hotel in Newtown? No, it's in the artisanal district. Quarry Tavern, I believe. Albert's table has a primo conversation. All right.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, near Vern HQ. Shit. My bad.
What are we waiting for?
I'm an idiot. Imagine. Oh, because we're in the building. I was like, where are we? In the building, dopey. Oh, Ingress. Right. Come on, what better topic to talk about right now than romance? Don't be such a prude. You out of your mind. Oh, that's right. I remember that one senior talking about it. Apparently, romance is a popular topic on trips like these. Well, you can talk about it, but my lips are sealed. Poor Albert. I can tell you're thinking about, you know. Well, yeah, I'm thinking about, man, this dude's really freaking thirsty. He just talks about flirting all the time. I might be able to help with that. I do have some degree of experience. Whoa, really? Are you serious? Sounds like they could use a tip or two on touching some titty. Maybe I should bring them over to one of my local haunts. Touching some titty, bro. The lingo used in Daybreak is just... it's fucking chef's kiss, bro. They are kids, you blockhead. And as long as you're on the clock, the only thing you're touching is notes, understand? Though in Tharbad, actually, no, perhaps I shouldn't broach that topic. Yo.
Well.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? It's not what it looks like. I don't have a crush or anything. You have a crush. Shut up! Just leave me alone, alright? This is none of your business. Open book, this kid.
Right.
So good, man. Nightclub, and now exhaust Julian's dialogue. Blonde dude. Okay. Julian. Back when I was in school in the Empire, I had this amazing group of upperclassmen who helped me out with my studies. They've already gone and graduated, but not before sharing some of their secrets on how to talk romance, something along those lines. This trip is an excellent opportunity to broaden our horizons. Little point in being shy. Pretty good. He's in the notes a few times, so remember him? Okay. Perfecto. All right, so then, yeah, we'll save up. 71 hours in. Dan finished this in 4 hours. Well, 4 hours from our current, you know. Our current playtime. Right, Dan? 75? Hot damn. Good night, man. Very good night. And I know we're going to hit that point where it's just going to fucking through the friggin' roof, man. It's going to be bonkers. Guaranteed. But a fantastic evening. Just shy of 75. We're getting there. In chapter 4. Making some headway. Let's go and see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Go see Joy. I haven't seen Joy in a hot minute. Finished in 42 more hours. Hot diggity. Yeah, let's go and see. Curious Joy. She is playing some Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. So we'll keep that JRPG greatness running. About 80 for me, if I remember correctly, which has become standard for post Cold Steel 3 games. Right on. So yeah, man, we'll go say what's up to Joy. Thank you all very, very much for another fantastic evening, man. Happy hump day, man. Early curly, but I hope you guys have a good Wednesday. Crush it, man. One day closer to the weekend, dudes. I hope you and yours have a very wonderful evening. Thank you for everything. Always, dudes. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. No nap!